stay there, that vapor. I'm not sure exactly what I'm seeing. What am I seeing? For the most part, what I'm seeing is very well set up colonies. I'm seeing big ones, which I'm really happy with, and medium-sized ones, which I'm pleased with. But I'm also seeing colonies that are falling apart on me. Not a lot of them. It's very sporadic. Like I'll have a yard, I'll go through pulling strips, and maybe one hive in the yard is falling apart. I didn't do a shake on any of those. I'm just looking down into them. I'm seeing evidence of deformed wing virus and just a poor doing nest. Obvious Varroa. And I don't know what's going on. I shouldn't be seeing that. There should be no Varroa. There should be no colonies falling victim to Varroa with my treatment I just applied. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to go down to a couple colonies here. These two right here. This one had completely fallen apart on me. I shook it out in front of this one, which is also fallen apart on me. There's a mass of bees in there now because there's a combination of two colonies, but they showed classic signs of Varroa infestation. So these two, like their strips are out. So what I want to do now, and I'm just going to do a quick wash on it and see if I'm seeing Varroa or not. And then I'm going to go over and find the colony which the tech transfer program had assessed, and I had them assess at 2 yards, 20 hives in total, and I've picked the worst 2 colonies out of that yard. And I'm going to see, I'm following up to see if the Amatraz, like the Apivar, I'm going to see if it has worked and knocked those colonies down. So let's dig in and see what's up here. I'm seeing a good mass of bees in here, but this is a combination of 2 colonies that have fallen victim. There is open brood on this frame. There's the queen. So what I'll do is I'll just set this aside and I'll run my test on the next frame beside it. Here's a deformed wing virus bee. Telltale sign of Varroa Mite. So the apivar has been in these colonies since the beginning of September. Took this out yesterday. So I have achieved the full extended period treatment recommendation. I'm using Dawn dish detergent. That's the latest and greatest new thing now. So I'll just shake this around for a little bit and we'll see what we have in here. So I only shook that for about a minute. Look at the foam. I must have put too much. Oh well, whatever. Let me try to sweep some of the mites off those bees if I can. This is much more pleasant than alcohol, I tell you that much. What do we have going on in here now? Holy shit. Let me count them first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 23, 24 mites. How many bees would you suspect be in the sample here? Look at that. Just riddled with mites. What are we going to do? So this colony I know is riddled with mites now. So what we'll do is, with that oxalic acid that's coming around, these guys are going to get a blast. And let's say Monday, we'll let it sit for just a little bit, and then next week sometime, next time I'm in the yard here, I'm going to come through and take a sample here and see if the oxalic's knocked them down. Son of a bitch, anyways. So that's going to linger on my mind all winter now. Here's number 7. This one tested as 2% mite counts beginning of September. That's with a big brood nest in here. So I can only expect that there's emergence of mites. Look at the bees in here though. This colony is obviously healthy. Okay, I'm just going to go down. I don't know if I'll find bird nests in here or not. I guess we'll find out. I'll pull a frame and we'll do another wash. Healthy amount of feed, healthy number of bees. So that's one good thing about this nest. Very well set up. I'm going to take from this frame. I don't see the queen. Here, I can throw these damn things. Colony smells real nice. First time I'm using this Dawn dish detergent. Like, what was a tablespoon per gallon is what I used here. I think I am converted. Let me shake this for a little while. Okay. Let's see what settles out here. So I don't know how many bees in there. It'd be over 100. Let's say 150 bees in there. One, two, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Fuck's sakes, anyways. So that's running, let's say if there's 150 bees or whatever, there's 6 in there, it's around that 3-ish, 4-ish, under 5%. So maybe that Apivar should have got that though. Do number 8 there. Number 8 had 0 mites in that test. Healthy looking hive. Help if I had smoke. Just dig into the heart of the matter. I'll just take a sample right from the center here. Very well set up with feed. These bees are pushed down to the bottom. Not seeing any queen, so I'm just going to proceed and take my sample. So I don't know, that'd be over 100 bees, I'd say. Yeah. Just let me put you back. So that's my 1-minute beekeeper shake. Let's see what we have here. One mite. 2 mites. So if there's 150 bees in there, then that's, what is that, like 1.5%, not 1.5%. That's below threshold. What's my threshold? 0. But as they tell me, fall threshold's under 5, which is an old one. So I ratchet that back down to 2, just because of the amount of virus we have in our bees now. So 2, so that's still under my threshold. So this colony should be all right, and it looks okay by the way it set itself up here. But I have mites. So what am I going to do? I'm going to do what we are already doing, is vape the little bastards with oxalic acid. We're dropping 4 grams in there, and that should give them a good healthy dose. And I'm going to come back after this is all said and done and see what's going on. So I'm going to go back to that colony there, which was over 10%, whatever the hell the math on that was. I'll use my calculator when I get back to the honey house, but that's over 10% for sure. That one's a goner. And number 7 here, around that 5% anyways. So I'll test that one again after we vaporize. And then I'll test number 8 there again after we vaporize, which has, you know, roughly that 1 to 1.5% mites. The son of a bitch, the little bastards are creeping up on me. Gonna have to change my action plan here. If the chemical treatment here, Vapovar, is not going to be consistent and provide me the coverage, spending a lot of money on it, if it is not going to cover them all, then I'm going to have to change things up to something which I'm not exactly sure what that's going to be.